Hello guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to the series of problem solving on arrays. And today I'm again in front of you to discuss 10th problem. Up to now 9 problems we have solved. And the 10th problem, let's understand what is exactly the problem is saying is about. By the thumbnail you have already understood. So let's read out. Find the maximum difference between array two array elements. It is elements, okay. So maximum array elements such that the larger number appears after the smaller number. What is the meaning of this is first smaller number, then larger number. Okay, this is the constraint here. It is a condition, actually we can say condition. So now maybe you may not be understanding by now, but let's understand by seeing example. This is my array element here. Example 1, 2, 5, 15, 6, and 4. In this, what is the biggest number here? The biggest number is what? 15. Now I need, and this is the biggest one. And smallest number is what? 2. Yeah. So now we need to check that first 15 is there or first 2 is there. So 2 came before, right? 2 is coming first. Now we can do the differences. 15 minus 2, it is 13. Perfect. Now in this scenario, in the second one, which one is biggest one? Obviously 13 is biggest one. Biggest, I'm just writing B here. Biggest is 13. And what is the smallest one? Smallest one is 2. But now you just see here, 2 is coming after this. Yes. So we should not consider this 2 as the smallest one. So we need to check which one is smallest, and that should be what? Before the biggest one. So in this 5 it is. So 13 minus 5 is what? 8. 8 plus 8, 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 3, it is 13. So total it is 8. We are getting 8. So this is what the input and output we understood. Now let's understand how we can proceed with this. Yeah. Now here is already I have done this for you all. So now what I'm taking here is I and j. So now let me write it also. It is I, to avoid the confusion. This is my I. Hmm, yes, here it is I. Fine. And here it will be what? J. It is J. Fine. Okay. Okay guys, fine. Now what happens here is what I'm going to do is this is my I. This is going to traverse throughout this, okay, throughout this array length up to length. Fine, that is okay. Now this j, what is this j is doing? J is internally, it is checking, it is going to compare with this. So that is the reason I'm just putting it ahead of 1. So 1 plus I can say that this is my j, and it is also going to traverse till this. So whenever there is a j, you can understand that we have inner loop also. Yeah. So this is my outer loop, this is my outer loop. It will be doing like going here to here. And this is what inner loop, what inner loop does always, it compares with this and then proceed further, compare with this again, move further. So like this one iteration, after that again I will increase. So let's understand the logic here first. What we have to do is, once this is, what is this I? Now what we have to do, I is already here, now j is here. Now which now we have to check whether it is greater or smaller. So yes, obviously 9 is greater. Perfect. When the 9 is greater, it means what? I need to take the difference and I need to store somewhere. Okay. 2 is the difference. Very good. Fine. Now what I need to do is, again I need to check with the 5, 7 and 5 whether 5 is greater. No, it is not greater. Then the condition is false. What I'm checking is my j value should be greater than I value. Now 6 is also not greater. Then it will move proceed further. Again the 6 is also, the condition is false because 7 is greater. J should be greater. So yes, here it is greater. Yeah. So 7 and 13 here. So how much? What is the difference of 7 and 13? It is 6. So now earlier it was 2. Now the value will be updated to 6. Now again it will move further. Now for one iteration is done. Like it is less than this 7. So nothing will be happening here. No, one iteration is done. Now what happens is the new position of the I will be what? I plus plus will be done, right? Up, it is here now, and this is what it is here. Fine. Now we have done. Now again, what happens is again this is going to compare. Uh, is J is greater than I? No, J is not greater than I. Then it will move further. Is J is greater than I at this index? No, 9 is only greater, right? Fine. Now here, is J is greater? Yes, J is greater. But what is the difference? It is 9 plus 4. Like 4 is a difference, but earlier we got already 6 difference that is greater. Fine. So no need to update it because it is less. Now again this part. So this is already again it is less than I. So now let's increment the I position. It will come here, and then J position will be here. Fine. So this is another iteration. Now in this what happens is again this will be J is going to compare with this. So yes, it is greater, but how much it is greater? One only. So now it will one only it will be greater, but it will not update the maximum difference. Fine. Now it is here. Now it will be checking again. It will be comparing. Comparison will start. 5 and 13. How much it is? 5 is less than J. I is less than J. That is correct. Now, what is the difference? 13 and 5, it is 8. Perfect. Earlier it was 6, now it is 8. So now the maximum difference I got 8. Fine, that is fine. Now again it is moving here. 2. So 2 is less. Fine, we got it. Now what happens is again next iteration. In the next iteration, it will be here. And this one will be here. Fine. Now what happens? Now again it will check. It will compare. Now J is greater than 6. How much greater it is? 7, right? 7. But already we have the maximum difference is 8. So this is, it will not go the condition, though it will be checking, it is greater. So inner condition it will be not satisfying. Okay. Now again it will be here. It is already less. So fine. Now the next position is this one, and this position is this. Fine. Now what happens? Already 13 is greater, so the condition is false. Fine. Like this, it will be keep on going up to the last one. So what we have understood here is we have understood the mechanism. Now let's write the code for this. How we can write the code here? Let's see. Come on. So already I have taken here. Now what I will do here is I will be taking what int max difference. Max difference is equal to 0. Fine. Now array I have taken for loop int I is equal to 0. I is less than arr dot arr. Oh, why I'm getting error? Control S. Because I have not given here anything. Int max. Okay. Let me give some numbers here. 7 comma 9 comma 5 comma 6 comma 13 comma. Fine. That's it. Now, mm, yeah, that is all good. Now here I plus plus. I need to check once. Array dot length, right? Array dot length. Okay. Control yes. I'm getting some error. Let me check syntax. Syntax token for instance. Yeah, here I should give the semicolon and okay. Main method I have not written. Okay, that is the problem. So control X main Now everything is all set. For loop, for j, j is equal to what? I need to take I plus 1, and then j should be less than arr dot length. Fine. Again j plus plus. Now we have came in this. Now what we have to do is we need to compare if, what is the if condition? If now arr of j is greater, arr of j is greater than arr of what? I. If this condition is true, then what we have to do now? We need to do the difference. Now I'm just taking what difference. I'm just taking difference. Difference is equal to, we need to do what? We need to do the sum, right? J minus, I'm just storing the difference arr of j. Sorry, I it is I. So now I got this difference. Now what I need to do is I need to update, keep on updating, right? This is my max difference. So for that reason, I need to take another if. Now in this, now this one, just I'm copying this, control C, control V. This difference is greater than max difference. Max difference. Fine. If this condition is true, what we are doing? We are just max D is equal to difference. We are just updating the value. Fine. And then we are going to print after this loop. See, so, and then max D. Now let's try to get the output here. Perfect. It is working all good, guys. So thank you for watching this video. If you really interested, please do like, subscribe, and that's it for the day. Thank you, guys.